Quite a bit is happening in this video. Everyone thought the market was going to collapse and prices would fall as cryptocurrencies took a dive. Tell me what I did. I made a tidy profit right away after buying a bunch of cryptocurrencies. I traveled to Austin with every one of my electronic devices. I sat down in the room and went back to buying over-the-counter items. The dip was also purchased by me. I can confirm that. Listen, we already established that September is a red month. We will take a look at the market as it is right now and talk about why October is a good month for the environment. Using Bitcoin's psychological chart as a benchmark, we shall analyze Binance's present status. Since the beginning of the bull market, XRP's value has been steadily increasing. Will a major rally be happening soon? Feel free to settle in, relax, and trust that I will see us through. Ethereum, which has 55,541 Bitcoin in circulation, rose 1.34% to settle at 23.21 on the past day. X has been fairly constant at 53 cents, but USDT and USDC have both gone up, closing at their respective dollar pegs. Yeah, buddy, and I'm predicting that 35% of the overall market cap of cryptocurrencies, just under $2 trillion or $1.1981 trillion, will be green-lighted in the next 51 cents. Then, what is our destination? Just like I've been telling you, we're in Chalk City now. This is the section of the market where we chop and we chop high. Listen, I'm here to dispel that myth. When the story about cryptocurrency starts to surface, people start to freak out. Both Bitcoin and altcoins have seen their peaks and valleys. Put it away for the upcoming 4 years. I couldn't agree with you more. Bitcoin hasn't hit its top yet, and that's the simple answer to your question. There has been no meteoric ascent of Bitcoin as of now. Although the coins are currently in motion, they have not yet been rotated. This is anticipated to take place in the coming month. Regardless of whether it starts in September, October, November, or December, it will happen. You won't know what's going to happen as the markets go parabolic and surge like never before. You will not be able to fulfill your orders due to the quick changes in prices, no matter how hard you try. One of the most important days of my project is today. If you didn't know before, you will now. Whether you were seeking the most fairest launch ever or were hoping to purchase a token, you have found it. There are no pre-held coins on the Bitmart pair. Can you explain that? This indicates that Bitcoin will hit 100,000, Ethereum 10,000, and Solana 1,500 XRP. Those who buy these tokens will be the only ones able to use them. When an exchange is the only entity exerting pressure on a token, what happens? I can feel the market's anxiety, and it's making me ponder. Watch the ball run, isn't it? We gave you the charts in September. The months of October through December usually see verdant vegetation. There will be a huge influx of people in 2025, including a plethora of billionaires. But until then, everyone is worried and scared. Hey, guess what? A total of more than 154 million Bitcoins, or 2,814 coins, have been amassed by these three people. All of the deals are here. On Binance, you can see all of this. Because of this, everyone is in a state of terror. Initially, it is widely believed that the bull market and its upward trend have peaked. Institutions, in their view, are selling, dumping, and going along with the flow. However, the true actors become apparent upon closer inspection of the numbers. An investment of $154 million in Bitcoin might be reasonable if the buyers believe the market was saturated. Exactly $10,725 million if Trump is re-elected this year. According to Bernstein's prediction, the price of Bitcoin might hit $90,000. The fate of the election determines a great deal of this. You may see the results right away. These markets will react positively if Trump is elected, in my opinion. But if Harris is victorious, her intentions are quite obvious. Cryptocurrency will be her true passion. It is unfortunate that these markets will suddenly turn red as anticipated by Gary Gensler. Subsequently, we learned that her campaign website now included a policy page that completely avoids discussing Bitcoin. Make no major policy announcements within the 57 days leading up to the election. Yes, it is correct. Her arrival must be recalled. According to her, she fully supports cryptocurrency. After suing OpenSea, she publishes the policies on her website, despite her strong support for Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't even on the list. She shies away from talking about Bitcoin because of how strongly she feels about it. That doesn't make sense. It hardly makes any sense at all. Crypto states that he is experiencing tingling in his SP sense. Anytime the spider senses of other people tingle, I adore it. When my own spider senses start to tickle, this happens rather often. Someone is going to leave, and I can feel it in the air. Dr. Profit has made his concise report public. Reading this material is a pleasure. Very nice. Not everything you do will be addressed. Relax and hold your breath. Okay, let's begin. Is a lower bottom likely, or will we see a breakout? The question that matters most is that you should place your bets right now. Nevertheless, let me provide you with an example to clarify something. Many investors were predicting a decline to 10,000 when Bitcoin reached its 2022 peak of 16,000. Unfortunately, they were taken unawares and came away empty-handed. Alter Hayes and others are making similar predictions that Bitcoin's price would fall below 50,000 in the near future. People are getting too greedy and holding out for prices to drop, which is causing this. When we estimate that Bitcoin's price is 10% below its all-time low, this example becomes pertinent. Seen at EMA 50 is the case's most important takeaway. Compared to the market rate, it is now 2% lower. The second support level, he said, is 10% below where the price stands at the moment. You should purchase that if you are comfortable with a 10% price fluctuation. A lot of people, he notes, are calling for $40,000 goals in the end of the bull market. It is easy to forget that Bitcoin usually has a real parabolic move around 10 to 12 months after it is created. Since we debuted it in April, we are probably getting close to that time frame. At this very moment, we are only moving sideways. He arrived just now. There you are. Maybe we should set our sights lower? Of course, but so what? Is that something that worries you? On schedule, we are reclaiming every record high and making substantial progress. We could observe an additional 10% dip. Being long-term capital agnostic is key to outperforming the market. After that, I will conduct market research to determine the average cost. Look, I'm almost finished buying Quad, and in the next movie I'll show you what I've been working on with Quantum. Right now, it's just lovely. We are right where the blazing wedge is dropping, as you can see plainly when you turn to the right. We are on the cusp of the upward breakthrough, and according to the Cointelegraph, XRP is quietly preparing for a rise back towards the dollar, and it has trailed the entire cryptocurrency market in 2024, dropping by over 15%. This weekly chart is the one we've chosen. You have some really interesting key levels, don't you? We designed the left shoulder's inverted head and shoulder pattern in December 2022, the head's pattern in June 2023, and the right shoulder's pattern in August 2024. To be precise, I've said 65 to 60 cents. If this level is broken, we may be able to reach 90 cents to $1 in 2024. By year's end, all it takes to capitalize on the classic symmetrical triangle pattern, a pattern that might provide gains of $420 or more, is 75 cents. Okay, let me show you what we are looking at. Between the range of $3 and $10, what exact figures can we expect to see? Because we've been discussing this, I assume you already know that everything is conditional on one thing, from its current level of 1.618. XRP will experience a price increase of double digits as it rises to the parabolic blow-off peak of 4.236. Some XRP in the double digits. Do you feel prepared to do that? Do you think I'm ready? I believe so. Hi, I'm B. From the moment I was born, it seems like I was ready. I have crossed every possible T. There are dots in my eyes. I intend to amass $1 million by the year 2025.